What's up everybody, Tommy Har with the Real Side of Real Estate, and in today's video I'm taking you through one of my newest purchases, a fix and flip that I bought for $190,000. I'm gonna put 90 grand into it and I'm gonna sell it for $375,000. Now you're gonna learn some design stuff, you're gonna learn how to calculate your numbers, and we're just gonna go component by component. I'm gonna design a kitchen with you, show you some of the things you need to be thinking about as you're renovating houses, and as always, the Real Side of Real Estate. Let's get to it. All right, cool. Let's, I guess, start.
You got cardboard in the ceiling?
Yeah, I think they were using that to maybe hold up the insulation between it.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, so this one, we already did the framing. So what we did, there's a hallway. This obviously was not here. This is the third bedroom. And then around through here was our only, this was the access to the bedroom.
Right.
And also the hallway and then the bathroom.
Okay.
So splitting the bathroom into two.
So it's a master bath now?
Yep, so we got a primary on the back side. We got a hallway bath here. So all I need to do is tape this across and let's measure out what's what. I forget our exact measurements of what we did.
You got 90 exactly.
90 inches? Mm-hmm. Okay. You out of here, babe? Yeah. See ya. Okay, so let's go tub here. So tub goes to what, 30?
32.
32?
Yeah.
I need to rub my shoes here. And let's do plumbing here. So tub, okay. And then we got 30 inches side to side here. Toilet.
So you got 58 minus 30, 28.
28.
So right here.
Toilet. And then vanity is going to be a 24. Going that way. Got it. Tub, toilet, vanity.
So vanity's gonna be on that wall.
Vanity's gonna be in this wall.
Yep.
I just didn't want to do it on the hardwood.
Yeah.
I don't think we're patching the hardwood, but just in case. So vanity here. We gotta have lights. So then we gotta also have, we gotta run outlets probably. So the doorway's gonna be here. So probably switches. And then maybe like an outlet here.
There's some tissues over there if you want to wipe that up.
We're not gonna refinish the hard. This will be the bathroom. This will definitely be. I think since there's so much different
Flooring.
walls we've taken out, probably gonna LVP the whole thing. Unfortunately, it's really nice hardwood too. Well, I guess they can patch in right there and there. That would be the only place, and then we can just tile in through the bathrooms.
This right here, this doorway. Well, it'll be a jam.
Yeah, they'll be. I mean, they'll patch in. There won't be a transition. They can patch in hardwood here and here. That's not a big deal. Okay. So then, obviously, got to do our exhaust fan. We'll go through and we'll get like measurements on things.
Yeah.
So door frames, all that. But I want to give you the general layout.
So this is gonna.
Yep.
No.
It can swing out. I mean, it can come out this way too.
Okay.
I'd rather go in.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd rather go in.
Well, it's just like. You want to put the switches over here then, probably.
Yeah,
So
that'll
you
work.
can swing into the wall. Okay. Yeah.
And then on the back side,
Right here.
primary. So turning from a 3-1 to a 3-2 full. This will be your primary.
Bedroom.
It's not that small.
It's bigger.
I forget exactly how we had this measured out. I think I had it like this, toilet. So vanity, toilet. So measure from side to side here. I think it's 60 inches. 54.
55. 54.
Okay, so that would be
Minus 30, 24, and then a 30 inch, yeah, space for a toilet. So you'd have a 24 inch vanity, 30 inches for The toilet.
Not done with demo yet. So all this carpet will be up.
Yeah.
So it'll be a vanity, toilet, and then 60-inch shower pan. Good man. Wow.
What is that?
More vanity, toilet, and then 60-inch. Make sure that's 60 inches. I think it's standard, but
Yep.
okay. But 60-inch left-hand drain. Man,
What about this?
soffit can go. I think they're doing all that.
Okay. Man, they even got the old.
Dude, this house is like super pristine.
Yeah.
They said 2 old ladies, they were either sisters or friends, lived here for 50 years.
And they just kept it crispy. Yeah.
Just died.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, I think so.
What is this?
I think so. It looks just like a laminate.
Yeah.
So we'll do tile in both bathrooms. Tight little bathroom, but it'll work when it's all said and done. Let me make sure that they know to take these out. So this will be the entry door here. Yeah, it'll be a little tight on the pan, but
Yeah.
my bathroom in my house is like,
Well, I didn't know. I was thinking like vanity on.
no, I think you scrunch,
Yeah,
I think you scrunch
no,
up
I
against the
agree.
side, and then you have your switches here. So you come in, lights, toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be good.
You like the dry.
I know, it's insane. I mean, throughout the entire house.
Because like
super-
this was getting wet the entire like. They were taking showers in here. This just looks like.
yeah,
50 years.
super cosmetic. I mean, these hardwood floors are in beautiful shape. So what I would say is, let's refinish hardwood. Let's patch in. So let's come through and paper all the floors once they demo. Okay. The rest of this is simple. Rip it up. They're getting the rest of the cabinetry, he said, tomorrow. And then it's cosmetic. So like this wall is gonna stay. Because this is the load bearing going side to side. This wall is gonna stay. My mom said it'll be good to have a little bit of separation.
Yeah.
But in here it's just very much cosmetic.
I missed that. You said cabinets say or don't say?
Yeah, no, cabinets are going. I'll give you the layout here. I already did the hard work on this.
Fresh off the slice.
Did you do the budget?
No, I did the budget I've not. I think we're gonna spend about 90.
Oh, really? What?
Roof is already on, mostly. They're almost done with it. Needs all new windows, except for that front
yeah.
one. Needs all new windows, it needs a roof, it needs paint on the outside, it needs all new mechanicals. It just needs,
Yeah.
it looks like it's like, oh, this is not a bad house, and then you walk through, it's like, it needs fucking everything. Okay. So from side to side, we've got range in the middle. Hopefully I can, lazy Susan. So we got from side to side. I wish they already had this freaking demo. I don't want to do this.
I'm not sure.
36 lazy Susan.
Can't do it.
Lazy Susan. And in the middle of that is our range. So range. And then we've got a 12. And then we've got a 24. And then on top of it, 2412. And after we get out of here, I want to take a picture just so we can be able to, okay, range hood. Range hood. 12. And then a 24 corner. I had it at like 105.
103. I think 103. Right? 4 plus.
I had it coming out all the way to 105. There was maybe a spacer in it.
Yeah.
36, and then we got an 18.
6 plus 2 plus 4.
These dudes told me they were done with demo.
72.
A lot of mouse poop. Let's go. Let's move this over here. Heavy as fuck. That's good. Okay, so then we got 36. Lazy Susan goes 36 out. Then we got an 18. And then we got a 36 sink. Dishwasher. A 12. And then a 33 fridge. So it's going to go to about here, right before the window.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
So then we got 33, 12, 33 by 12, 12, 24. Over the dishwasher. And then we got 18 in a filler. And then just call it a filler. Okay, so that's our going across.
18 and a filler. How big is it?
Probably, I think I had it like a couple inches. So we have 36 to 18.
Yeah, 40. You can do a
2-inch filler.
2-inch filler.
Yeah. It's kind of what I had, okay, and then we have a 7-foot island. So let's measure out to 60 inches on both sides. So let's find that intersection point from here and there. Okay, 60.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be.
So let's bring that, so the intersection point will be like
Right
there.
There.
Okay, so now let's measure 24 out this way. So for those of you watching, a base cabinet is 24 inches long or deep, and that's going to be, you set base cabinets as your island, and the rest of it would be overhang. So this is where,
Really like right here.
yeah. So this is where our island, this is where our base cabinets will be for our island, and then anything over that will be overhang. So we have this doorway here. You need 32 or 36 to 42 inches between spaces. So between our base cabinets, which are 24 here, we have 36, which is 60 to where our island starts, because you need to be able to get appliances in, and you need to be able to flow through where you need to go. So we got 7 foot across. And then when you're creating these kitchen spaces, right where you put that?
Oh, shit. Yeah. That's 8 foot.
8 foot.
Nah, you got, you're right.
When you're creating your kitchen spaces, what I like to do is, okay, you need to have a triangle. So you have your sink, your range, your fridge. So everything's kind of like in a triangle space, but also like you can put your sink in the island, but we already have plumbing here and we already have a window right here. So anytime you have a window, we kind of just put it there. And then what we like to do also is, if you have an island, we like to run it all the way to end with, like, so your fridge is gonna end here, my island's gonna end here, so when you walk in, everything feels symmetrical. And again, I'm not a designer. I don't feel like I'm a designer, but I've walked enough houses, renovated enough houses that you can come in and you can plug and play a kitchen pretty easily once you do this long enough. So then our island is gonna be feel like that's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Often.
Go from there, that dot to this dot, please. Is that 7?
7
Really
and
make
1
it
inch.
a little bit bigger.
8.
Because your fridge, 7 foot's probably fine. Where's 8 foot at?
That X right here.
I mean, the fridge might as well be 8.
Yeah. I got 8.
And you got 2 plus.
Trying to get my brand new shoes ruined.
You want to box this in? Probably?
Yeah.
Definitely. So. You take
Island. And then, so how much space do we have from the doorway? Because we want to be able to have, I guess an overhang. You guys, you have a clear. What we don't. What the big thing is doorways here. 60
You
or
got a long
36. Yeah, man.
6 foot. Yeah.
So let's do a 12-inch overhang. Cool. Kind of where I had it marked out.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got 8 foot now. Take my hoodie off.
Can you take me to the wall over there? Yeah, fridge will be right here. So
what I
8 foot,
thought.
8 foot island.
Okay. Yeah, I tried to get it to where it doesn't go right into the
Yeah.
trim.
That's with a box in fridge
Yeah,
too.
so like here. Okay. So now we can just play around with this. So let's go. So we got 8 feet, which is how many? So like, let's just work it down the.
96 inches.
Yep.
So
So I would just pull the. Oh, I got
probably want a trash
freaking
can.
mic connected to this. We'll just leave it on. Huh?
So probably want a trash can.
Yeah, trash can.
Here.
I would say probably go on the outside.
Okay.
Maybe on the inside.
Yeah, sink's right there. I like to-
Yeah, you're right. So 18. 18T. Okay, so that gets us to what? Put it out, put the actual like tape measure out and we'll just like
Got you.
work through it. Okay, 18 trash. That's there. Okay, so now we got 18 to what? 98. We got
96. Yeah, that's a little bit far.
96.
Just
Okay.
because of the spray paint.
So what would be 18 plus like a 36 base? I feel like we need a drawer base here.
54.
Okay. So 36 to 54. $36 drawer. 36 drawer. 54 to 96 is what?
42.
42. So let's go 24 and 18.
Yeah.
So 18 on the end.
Yep.
Microwave.
What's a micro?
Yeah, it's a nicer house.
Add to our budget.
I usually do it.
Yeah. Okay. What's a microwave one? 30.
I think it might be 33.
I think you might be right.
I'll look. I can pull it up.
What's a drawer microwave cabinet opening?
I can find it.
Just chat GPT on fucking standby. What is the opening for a microwave drawer?
Here we go.
24. There's a 24 and a 30. I think 30 is the.
It's a 30 inch. I have it from Jason.
Okay.
30 inch.
So we have 42. So then we got 30 and a 12.
12. Yep.
Very spicy right there.
Microwave 30. And then, so what's 96 minus 30? 66. 12. Cool. We got our kitchen.
Yeah, it makes sense too. You got the fridge right there. Heat up your stuff in the microwave.
Yeah.
Throw your sink shit away from the.
It's a nice kitchen. And then you got enough space here for a dining table. So then what we're gonna have to do is rough in. So I mean, this is where the 90,000 comes in. Obviously, it's a big kitchen. It's a lot of windows. It's new lights. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 can lights. It's 2 pendants. It's just a lot. But we bought it for 190.
So we gotta upgrade the panel, probably.
I'll go down and look. I think it's been upgraded. Actually, no. I think it's a fuse box. We bought it for 190. Put 90 in. We'll sell it for 350 to 375. So it's a solid deal.
Yeah.
Okay. So kitchen. Make sure you take pictures of this and you'll be able to just order from Jason.
Yeah.
Because I had it on this like chicken scratch.
Oh, I saw.
Yeah. The only thing that I could decipher. So we got that. We got our bathrooms laid out. So with the bathrooms, guys, if you're watching this video, well, obviously if you're watching this video, you hear what I'm saying, so I don't have to say that. Door opening. So when you're framing things out, you can go 24, you can go 28, you can go 30, 32, 36. We like to do a standard 30 if we can. This used to be a hallway. So I was like, okay, how can we, and so it was a hallway here, and you can't see it now, but this would open up into a door into our full bath. So we had a long hallway, and I was like, okay, how do we get another bathroom in this house? Because we need a primary in order to get that top value. We could have added another bathroom down in the basement. You'll see the basement here in a minute. But to finish out the basement, to do it right, to do all that, I mean, you're spending probably 30 G's. And I didn't want to spend that cash. So we split the bathroom in 2. So now you got a primary that walks in on the other side, but this right here used to be the door into the bedroom. So we're like, okay, how the hell is that gonna work? So we took out the wall where you're looking at in the kitchen, added a door on the other side through the kitchen to your primary. So now you're secluded, you got your own bathroom. But the reason I'm showing you guys this is you gotta know standard sizes of things, standard sizes of basic construction materials. So a standard size tub is 60 by 32, so 60-inch length by 32 wide. And then you need 30 inches from your tub to your toilet. So your toilet sits 15 on center. So you got 30 inches for your opening. So you got your tub and your toilet, and then whatever's left, you put your vanity in there. Some people work opposite, but that's the way I do it. So this one, the space allowed us to have a 24-inch vanity. Now we'd like to have a bigger vanity, but that's just what the space allowed here. And then on top of that, Rob, if you come in here, when I measured this here, it was only a 54. You can get a 54-inch tub. It's a little small. I realized that this closet was a little bit deeper than normal, so we stole in from this bedroom closet to create our 60-inch tub. So you always got to be thinking of, okay, one, you got to know standard sizes of things and how can you work this space around it. Now you can do custom pans. We would say, okay, in the shower over here, you can do anything custom as far as pan goes, but we like to use common building materials like standard tubs, standard pans, that type of thing. So on the other side here, we'll have a 24-inch vanity, we'll have a toilet. A lot of times you want to stack these things, meaning the toilet's here, you want to put a toilet here, and you share plumbing, but this one didn't work out that way. But all the plumbing will connect under in the basement pretty simply. Toilet, and then we have a 60-inch opening here, it's going to be a 60-inch pan. So that allowed us to create this layout. Now this was not an easy layout. We also are going to have to move this heat return to somewhere. But if you walk through the rest of this house, this bedroom here, I don't know why. This bedroom is only like 9 by 10 or 10 by 10. So we were not able to steal into this bedroom. We were able to steal from the closet a little bit. But you can see still, for a kid's bedroom, this is still a pretty decent sized closet. I mean, you got at least 2 foot. So it's a standard size closet. And then we were like, okay, why don't we just use the big bedroom? And you can just see how well maintained this house has been. This is like a 60s house. These hardwood floors are absolutely immaculate. So we're like, okay, why don't we add a bathroom in here? So it's like, if we do that, you got to think of what we just talked about, standard size items. So typically what we try to do if it's a tighter space is a 48-inch shower pan. That's going to dictate the width of your bathroom. So I would come over here and I would say, okay, 48 inches, boom. I'd measure that out. But for a bedroom, you have to have, so if I have, take that all the way over there, please. Let's say this bedroom is 12 foot. if I get rid of, this is 12 and a half feet. If I get rid of 4 of those feet as a bathroom, it leaves me with an 8-foot wide primary bedroom. It's not gonna work. You have to have at least 10 by 10. So that's why we didn't put it in this room. We're like, okay, let's maybe put it over here. So if we go here, 48-inch pan. So if we're there, it leaves us with about 9 foot. So we maybe could have put it over there, but also our plumbing is all on that side of the house where that bathroom was we showed you. So we would have had to run the plumbing here all the way over and down into our stack over there. So this is just gonna be a big bedroom, and that on the back side is now gonna be our primary. So you gotta be thinking, is it the best layout ever? No, but we have to work with what we have.
I was thinking, but obviously you'd have to move a lot of walls and shit, pushing everything over that way to add the bathroom here, but then you'd have to do all new floors.
Yeah, I mean, but where do you put, the other bedroom over there is only like, let's go measure this bedroom out.
If you just push everything fucking over to that wall, like.
Yeah, like my primary here is only 11 by, I want to say it's probably 10. Twist that a little bit. 11 by 11. So not a huge bedroom, but then again, we don't have to reroute our closet. We don't have to push into other areas. We can refinish this hardwood. So we're trying to, and then also like if you start pushing walls that way, you gotta redo your floors. You gotta move ductwork. You likely gotta redo electric. So I'm trying to keep things where they're at, but also like you can't just redesign a space and not think about your mechanicals and also the design of it. Because I've shrunk bedrooms without consulting people, and it made me not sell the house. So you can't just like stuff things in areas without consent. You know what I'm saying? Rob missed that. It's a breezeway. So I'm gonna show everybody the rest of this house because we tend to do these videos and not show the whole house.
It's a ranch.
Ranch house. I mean, just very grandma-y, but beautiful condition. I mean, we'll run can lights in here. I mean, these are guaranteed beautiful hardwood floors. The ceilings are perfect. Perfect. I mean, there's hardly any drywall repair. So.
You could have fucking shrunk the living room, make this closet and motherfucker.
Yeah, but you want to.
Big living room.
It's still far away.
I guess you could do that, yeah, but I don't want to get rid of living space.
You need me for design, Tom. What are you talking about?
Well, I had my mom here, and that never came up.
Where's this going?
Because then, if you shrinked it to here, what are you doing with the fireplace?
Fuck yeah, see, that's why I didn't come. Duh.
You can have that if you want.
I will definitely take it.
All
What
right.
are you gonna do? Put it in their basement?
It's yeah. People come over, they get drunk, and you just put them in the basement on the mattress, fold up.
All right. So through the kitchen, you guys obviously saw us do our kitchen layout. Now we have an eat-in area here, so we have enough space for a dining table, all that stuff. We'll center lights on this. We'll put can lights throughout, pendant lights, and then down into our, so there's a lot of things in this house. So like I said earlier in this video, decent sized house, I think it's 1,600 square foot, $90,000 rehab. People would be like, well, that doesn't look like a 90 grand rehab. So, but if you listen and watch what the rest of the stuff I'm gonna say, it's gonna make sense. Okay, we've got potentially 3 or 4 exterior doors. Your garage, your door leading to your garage, technically has to be a steel, auto-close, fire-rated door. Wooden doors, not fire-rated. This door here, also original to the house. Do you want, depending on your neighborhood, do you want your front door to your house have a big single pane glass in it? Probably not. It's one punch and a screw away from you getting robbed. We're in my hometown of Pickerington. You're probably not getting robbed here, but I don't know. We're on the central side.
Yeah.
I grew up on the north side, baby.
Yeah, it's a little different over here.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Oh, it is.
I used to run these streets. Andrew wasn't that old yet, but my hood. Same thing, back door. But then again, just to paint this and put new locks on it, we're looking at $100, $150 versus front door with glass, $750 all in probably. So you got to think about some of those things. So we might keep these doors. We're going to replace that with a steel door and go from there. So
Since this is more of a breezeway, you're gonna keep these windows.
and this is a breezeway. No, we're going to replace all the windows.
windows.
All the windows are getting replaced. So they're old, they're original, they're single pane. They're ugly.
I saw one vinyl left.
There's one vinyl,
Yeah.
yep. But these are just old and ugly. So down in the basement, once again, another fucking door. This is crazy. Down in the basement, relatively dry. Now, if we wanted to push ARV, we could frame this out and finish this space here.
Hold up. Fuck.
Hello? Did it fuck up? Okay.
There was some interference.
So we could have framed this out and we could have finished down in this basement. But the ARV on this house is 350 to 375. We bought it for 190. This is going to be another, I don't know, 600, 700 square foot of livable space. Would have been great. But there's a couple things you want to look for when you're deciding if you want to finish a basement. Moisture. This basement doesn't look or smell like it gets wet, but it has gotten wet in the past. That means you're gonna have to probably do a French drain in this basement before you finish it, meaning I'm cutting out the exterior, dropping a drain tile, and waterproofing this entire thing. That's a 8-ish grand swing, and then I gotta frame it, then I gotta run electrical on my walls, then I have to insulate, then I have to do drywall, then I have to do finish, then I have to paint. So this space just here alone, from there all the way to there, to add another rec room in this house, would probably be a 20 to 25 grand swing. I don't have that in my budget for this house, so we're not doing it. And then on top of that, what we have to do down here, and this is the reason why we got this house at a discount, these floor joists here have termites. So you see here, these are called mud tubes. These are where termites colonize. They did, and it's crazy because you don't feel it upstairs.
No.
So these joists are, I mean, you can bend the joists. I mean, this is what the floors are being held up on. Riddled with termites. So what we're gonna have to do here is we're gonna have to sister all these joists, we're gonna treat for termites, and then we're gonna have to redo. But you really can't tell when you're upstairs. I mean, it's all, we might not be able to refinish this hardwood floors when we pull them up because they might be in the hardwood floors. So we won't know until we get up in there. But look, they're up in the fireplace lintel. They're all the way through, and you can kind of see, it's hard to see in the video, but here's their frass running all the way through. You can see up in here, that wooden joist is completely gone. And I didn't see it when I was walking through. I was walking through my little brother, and he was like, "Oh, dude, this is." So that's the reason why knowing houses and actually walking the house, or having an inspector walk them for you, allows you to get better prices. This house was listed as a coming soon for $225, ARV 350, 375, maybe even 400 if you finish this space. There was an offer for $225,000. They went with our 190 offer for two reasons. Number one is we found this. Number two, we have a relationship with the agent. So the agent knew that we can close, and my mom also works at her brokerage. So we had a relationship, so that tells you that the best price does not always win. Building relationships in this business will get you paid far more than just throwing money at some people. So we offered a quick cash close. The other person was hard money, so they had a hard money contingency in their offer as well. So if you truly want to be able to close deals and beat out other people that are 30 grand higher, learn how to raise private money. So on this one, to start, I got a $250,000 loan day one. So I bought it for 190. I got cut back a check for about 55 grand back into my bank account for us to start work on this house. So down here, what we're gonna do is we are just gonna paint everything. We're obviously gonna fix the termite stuff. So we're gonna fix the termite stuff, we'll paint the floors gray, we'll paint the ceilings black, we'll paint the walls white, and this will be somebody's rec room. Somebody can turn it into a gym, somebody can turn it into their kids' playroom. That's up for them to decide, but upstairs I have 3 beds, 2 full baths already. And also, if the comps were like 4 beds, 3 baths, sells for 50 grand more, then I would be finishing this space down here, but they don't. So do what the comps tell you. There is actually a bathroom down here. Oh, I forgot about that. So it really is a 3 bed, 3 bath. That's a cool little surprise.
What are you gonna do with this? Keep it as is?
I mean, we might as well keep it as is, yeah. I mean, it's a piece of shit, but there's no toilet.
What?
I would
It's a
keep it
bathroom.
as is.
Yeah,
Rip it out.
I don't know. We'll see maybe if it's worth it to, but the thing is also, come here. I'll show you guys. Yes, typically you have to dig into concrete for the toilet. But here, my plumbing is going up out the side. So plumbing has to go out and down. So tell me if you have a bathroom in your basement, if you're taking a shit down here, how is it gonna flow up into here? You have to get what's called an ejector pump. So an ejector pump is either something that looks like this, it's a sump, which is this, not an ejector pump, but it sits there. You can get two different ones. You can get a full house system, which is professional. My mom's house, they built it with it. If not, you can get one that sits behind your toilet. When you take a poop, it'll grind it up, it'll shoot it up and drop it into your sewer system. So for this, we'd have to do that. And anytime you have something like that, that's another point of failure. And I don't want to have something that can fail and do that, especially.
Not attached to anything, sorry.
This was for my laundry. So they have the laundry popping up into here. So another thing down here is we have cast iron. So that shows me the age of the house. We've got galvanized here. They did PVC here. So what we'll do is we'll cut out all of this and we'll run all new PVC. They ran ABS here. So this is for the laundry. They tie into the same place. So we'll cut it out, we'll redo. And then over here is my electrical. Andrew's laughing, but like you don't really have to say much here. I mean, we've got a 100 amp fuse box. We've got a 3-bed, 2-bath. We're adding lights. We're adding air conditioning. This isn't going to fly. So I got to do a service upgrade. So I got to change my 100 amps to 200 amps. I got to get a panel upgrade, a panel swap. I got to get new breakers, and I'm running a lot of new lighting in this house. So you can see why this thing is turning into a 90 grand rehab. The bonus of this house is the furnace is newer. So we've got a high efficient furnace. You know it's high efficient because you got PVC piping coming out of it. It does not attach to a chimney. It goes out your side of the house and it's high efficient. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put an air conditioner directly on top of this, keep the furnace, and now we've got central air. It looks like they may have had one at some time because, actually no, this is for the condensation that creates, no, never mind. Any questions down here? I know I'm kind of talking to them, but do you have any questions on what we're gonna do?
No, I just still cannot believe how good it, like even that fuse box looks fucking awesome.
So like,
awesome.
This basement does not get that wet. So like this ductwork, no rust. So, but you can see water staining. So like maybe it was a dehumidifier, maybe it was the fridge, maybe it was certain things. So but you want to use context clues. There's water damage over there. I'm not finishing this basement because there's not a drain system already in here. But they do have a sump pump here, or a sump pit rather. So you open it up and you have a bunch of sludge and one drain. So I was like, okay, one drain. I see a floor drain over here and here. So that tells me that's not a drainage system. This is just if this basement floods, it goes into there and it shoots up out of the house.
Water heater good?
Water heater, it's a Bradford White. I know Bradford Whites, they don't tell you the age and the serial number. They tell you a letter and you gotta Google it. So Andrew, if you want to go to chat, actually I'll do it.
Oh, I can do it.
Text, type in Brad, oh yeah, you can actually take a picture on ChatGPT. No, that's cool. So Bradford White, any mechanical system, you can pop it'll tell you how old they are. So this one has a letter K as the first serial number.
Oh.
It should be K.
KM3.
Yeah, they missed the K.
Yeah.
For Bradford
First
White
letter.
water heaters, what does the letter K mean? Question mark.
Go ChatGPT.
And the serial number. K is.
There we go. We got
2019.
2014. Oh, I got 2014.
Really?
So don't use ChatGPT.
Oh no, it does actually say 2014.
Yeah,
right here.
2014. This, and then the M is December.
So don't use ChatGPT.
Honestly, if you want to get the right answer, you go to what's called buildingcenter.org. So if you Google it, buildingcenter.org is going to be the best place for it. We were probably just searching something different. But Snyder Plumbing, 2014, Jesus Christ. 10 to 12 year design life on these. This looks great. I'm going to keep it. All right, let's go outside. So, yeah, paint.
I think we get rid of it. Gotta get rid of it.
Yeah, probably.
Gotta get rid of it.
Hey, I don't disagree. So before we leave here, Esteban's guys are coming tomorrow, so maybe run down there and grab that spray paint.
Yeah.
Spray the X on that bathroom. Have them gut that.
So we're not doing a exterior door here, walking up these stairs.
No. I almost want to just remove the door. We'll leave it.
And then this is what it like. Is this just?
This is just gonna be a rec room. Yeah, we'll probably LVP through.
Okay.
So LVP through the house, or this will be hardwood. We'll get some sort of LVP. Maybe we make it I don't want to make it a soft room if we're in a garage. So we'll LVP this.
Yeah.
I would just rip it up, make concrete, fuck it.
I think that'll look like shit because this is technically like inside your house. I mean, it's heat. You got heat runs in here. So we'll paint.
Yeah. What is this? Never seen this before.
That's a space heater.
Okay.
From the outer space.
So I would get with my mom. We talked about maybe.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. Cedar closet. We talked about maybe keeping these as is, color wise.
Yeah.
I think once we do everything, it'll look a little bit dated. We painted this in my house.
If we put LVP in here.
I think it looks nice. Let's do garage before anything else. So new door.
Are we just throw the doors away? Are we keeping them? What are we? That's
nice
sucks.
doors.
I know. I might be.
I mean, we could
sell them or something,
try to keep it
or donate them
here
or something.
and say like, but it's gonna come up on an inspection.
Oh yeah.
Okay. In here, clean everything out. The slab's a little beat up, but we're gonna keep it. New garage door. We can keep the opener. That's pretty much it. I mean, let's clean up the walls, mud, take the stuff off. But other than that, pretty clean.
So
We might have
finish
to
this out, but finish these walls.
Yeah. So what we're gonna have to do is, so I just realized this. The attic space is open.
Yeah.
Frame up, drywall it, and if we gotta overlay the drywall here because this is like a fiberboard.
Yeah.
Drywall. This has to be a firewall, so we have to mud and tape that. Any time you have a shared space, whether it's a garage to a house that's attached, you need to have a firewall, which is fire-rated drywall, mudded and taped, and that's why you have to have a fire-rated door. If you have a duplex, attics come together, you have to have a firewall all the way up through your attic. So if a fire happens in my garage, it has an hour of fire rating before it gets into your house so the fire department can come.
Are we keeping this here?
Yeah, that's the gas line to your little heater. I say keep it.
Okay. So we're getting rid of the space heater?
I
Are
say
we
keep it.
replacing it? Okay.
Say keep it. I mean, it looks like it's hardly ever used.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm gonna take my damn shirt off.
You got the tape measure? Is it in
No,
this?
I sat it on the stairs out there.
All right.
Got my girl dad shirt on today. People are like, "Oh, you having a girl?" I'm manifesting right now. I want to have another kid. His sister won't let me right now. She's like, "Shut the fuck up."
Going to niece, Andrew?
I would love to have a niece.
Okay. So out here we've got. We already replaced. So we already replaced my roof. This was a 30 square roof. 30 squares is a 10 by 10 area. So we had, I don't know what the cost was, but we usually do squares times like 300. So 30 times 3, about $9,000 budgeted for a roof. I know our guys are a little bit cheaper, but if you have my deal analyzer, which is going to be tagged here at the bottom, it'll be maybe times like 400, and that's going to be a very conservative number. So we have original windows, we've got original garage door, we don't have a driveway, so we got an asphalted driveway. We have gutters that we can mostly keep, stucco siding, and then veneer. But one thing about this, if you want to show this, Rob, this stone here is pulling off my house. So all this caulking, this stone at some point has bulged. So in the middle it's bulged and it's technically pulling off the house. So we got to make a decision on, can we pull this off? Well, there's three decisions. Do we leave it? Because technically there's an overhang, so it shouldn't really be getting wet. 2, pull it off and redo it, or pull it off and just reside the entire house. So this is an expensive decision here. So I'm seeing if my roofer can pull this off and redo it. If not, we may have to reside this entire house, which is expensive. Or we do another stone veneer across the front, which is also a possibility. But if we re-stuccoed it from there down, you would be able to tell and it would look like shit. So we have a decision to make there. That's why you have contingency budgets. I knew it was here, but I don't know the cost of that. I don't know how much it would be to rip that off and redo it as is. So we'll see.
You did it. We added stone veneer on that one.
Well, we added it, but we didn't like redo the same stones. That's a whole different ball game. Somebody's jamming right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
To some old.
Yeah.
Is that your boy Zach Bryan?
No.
No.
That's
I don't know country music.
I'll think of it. I'll hit you with it later once I keep doing it.
But we've got the stucco's in decent shape. I think it's hideous, but I think once we paint it a nice color, seal these cracks, it'll be nice. So we got to get paint selections for my mom, potentially new stone veneer on the front.
It's the new dude, the one that sang that super favorite song. That was like, it was #1 on the charts for a while. No, the white dude. He was like,
Jelly Roll.
no. You know who I'm talking about?
Red suit at the Grammys, or I think I know.
I'll find him. He's
If
the
you
one.
Shazam it, it's playing fucking loud enough.
Yeah, he sang the one that's like everyone's like they're all getting rich and we're dying.
Oh,
yeah.
the red-haired dude.
Yep. Mhm.
Oliver.
Yeah, Oliver something. That's him.
Wow, he's a good voice.
It's a nice day.
It's a fantastic day. All right,
Wow, this is just ugly.
I think painted will look good. But this is the big question mark, because it does not go the whole way across, but it is pulling off like specifically right here. So Roy was already here. I texted him about it. We'll see what he says. New handrail. Actually, this doesn't even technically need a handrail. I'm trying to look at the neighbors' houses and see if they have them. I have a full scope already made too, by the way.
Yes. So your chicken scratch?
Yeah, I did your job for you. I actually ChatGPT'd it and it's on a thing now. Actually, this one not as much. I did the other house that we're about to go to. New door.
Okay.
Nice, like craftsman style door,
Yeah.
maybe.
Paint it. Well, I guess we'll have to see with the
Paint it
siding.
poop brown.
Yeah. This is, okay.
We'll see what my mom says.
Lights.
Landscape,
New lights, landscape.
new lights.
New vent for the
We'll have
dryer
a.
vent.
We'll also have a hood, a range hood coming out.
Probably
somewhere.
redo it, or maybe have like Shane like back drag this gravel.
No, we're gonna have to do an asphalt driveway.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. That dude's absolutely jamming.
So probably remove all this. I mean, this all looks
I
shit
think
beside that bush.
do new landscaping.
Yeah, but like, I mean,
Yes, yeah.
wow. Got to figure out what kind of speaker that is.
I know, it's insane.
New gutters.
New gutters back here.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You said
New gutter here, not the whole thing.
you already did the new roof, or you're going to do a new roof?
We did it. They're not done yet.
Okay.
He said he didn't have enough ridge cap,
Yeah.
so he's still missing like, yeah.
Yeah. These are really nice trees.
Huge
Build
yard.
you a good tree house between these.
A massive.
You could do a
backyard.
huge tree house between these.
A huge net.
Yeah, you could do a net.
Hey, how about you guys? You can buy this and then you can do it.
Yeah.
But really back here is the same. So I say we keep these two doors, paint them, make them look nice, take the screen doors away. I think we need to pour some sort of a patio,
Okay.
because this for as big as this yard is, it needs something. So I think we go like 12 by 12, nice big patio out, and call it a day.
Like do we paint this? If we have a new patio, probably paint it gray.
I say we probably dig this out.
Dig it out? Okay.
Because if we're gonna do a new one, I don't think
all new?
Yeah, just new all the way out. So you see why it's 90 now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting it real fast.
Yeah. But other than that, painting.
I mean, that itself is going to be like.
It's just everything big. I mean, we're touching everything other than
that's
like the furnace is the furnace and water heater are the only thing. Like, the foundation's good, but we got termites. We need to add an AC. We got upgrade electrical, plumbing, drain, or the water lines are good. But so if we sell this thing for $375, I'll screen.
I mean, for the people watching, what do you think? What would your budget for ripping this out and adding a walkout with a 12 by 12? Like probably 7,400.
Yeah.
I have another question.
5 to 7 grand.
Can attach.
I just don't think it'll match. Like you can pressure wash it.
I think it will.
But
concrete. And if it doesn't
yeah, but it's old. I'd rather it not look like shit.
Yeah. And it's coming off like everywhere.
And then you can pitch it. It does look like it's pitched away. But it's like
also, it's just falling away from
what I would rather probably do is have it go here. So you walk it out. Your flower bed can go here, and then it starts after. So like you got a little bit of a walkway here.
Yep.
And then you can continue your landscaping across. So
you probably want like what, 48-inch walkway or something?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
just
probably.
Centered in the door, 2 feet out, 2 feet out.
So if I sell this for $375, I'm gonna sell it at the end of the day, because you guys see my screen, times 0.94. That's gonna be 5% realtor fees, 1% for commissions. I bought it for $190. That gets us down to $162. I'm gonna spend $90,000 in rehab. That gets me down to $72,500. To purchase and rehab it, I'm raising private money. So I bought it for $190 plus 90. My loan is gonna be $280. Let's say I get a 12% loan. Let's say I get 12 and 2. It'll be very, very realistic for anybody watching this. Times 0.12, that's 12% for the year. I bought this about a month ago, a couple weeks ago, been busy. Divided by 12, so monthly, $2,800. A month of interest. Let's say it takes us 5 months, start to finish. $14,000 for interest, and then $280 times 0.02, which is 2 points, $5,600 plus $14,000. That's $19,600 to my lender. So beginning with $72,500 minus 19, was it 19,600? About $52,000 of profit on this.
That's a good deal.
Great deal. But if you don't have that cushion, let's say if it was a 30 grand deal, if I spend 100 and it sells for 350, guess what? I'm making zero. So that's what I've learned in the last couple months, and I should have learned this a long time ago. You need bigger margins. We're running things just a little too tight, and to work for the next couple months, deploy $300,000 of cash, you've got to have margins on these deals, because if it sits for longer, you're accruing interest, and then also on top of that, you go over rehab, and then you price drop, you're not making any money. And if I don't know about you guys, I don't run this business as a charity, so I want to make money. You deserve to make money. There's going to be 40 people that eat off this deal: the inspectors, the lenders, the title people, all the contractors, my project managers. You as the person running the deal, you have to make some cash. So if you guys like this, if you guys like these walkthroughs, if you want to learn as I went from thing to thing, like you're like, how the fuck does he know all that stuff? I teach that in my mentorship program, and on top of that, I've got what's called a Kickstarter program. So $99 a month. It's a full training. It's probably 50 hours long of me doing videos just like this and teaching you how to identify if it's good or if it's bad, and then also how to budget to repair it. So like I had a couple people that just joined my mentorship, and they're like, I've never seen anything like it. Well, it's because most investors, and especially people that are doing courses and that, they just don't know that stuff that well. They know how to find deals, they know how to execute them, but they rely on their contractors to tell them all about the house. You guys need to learn the houses, and then you can control everything in the process. So stop relying on your contractors to tell you everything about a house, because that's when it becomes risky. They know when they walk in this house with me, I know this shit A to Z. I know it top to bottom. Now, I'm not perfect on everything, but you can't get taken advantage of if you know the product. Just imagine that, like you're a doctor and you don't know the thing you're working on. Just think about it. So if you like this video, if you like the real side of real estate, drop me some comments, show me some love, subscribe to this page. We got a little over 10,000 subscribers now, and love seeing you guys win. Peace.